Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left here. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
Season 2, episode 12. It's another edition of the Happy Hour.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Whenever you are listening to this, all we want to do is try and make you just that little bit happier.
Yes.
Because,
So?
you know, things can be tough out there. Sorry, I saw you were about to take a sip of coffee.
Yeah, apologies. It's really hot and burning. There's nothing worse. I've lately been having lukewarm coffee. Not because I'm trying to, it's because I make it and then I leave it and I
You're
get
just so
distracted.
busy.
And, no, it's not good.
Okay, well, I've got something for you. It's a game changer. It's called the microwave. And I actually want to talk about the microwave later on.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about a few things. Well, we're going to talk about last week whenever you're watching this, we always go through what's happened in the news. And obviously, you know, we've had a lot of focus on the royals, but one special royal has passed away.
Yeah, Prince Philip's passed away, but yeah, we'll chat about
I've got
that.
a list of inventions that
made.
he's lived through.
Oh, okay.
Like, lived through their inception.
Yeah, because listen, he passed away at 99 years old.
Like, do you remember when you saw Uber, and somebody showed you how it worked?
Bro, I still remember till today who it was. Michael Punia told me, yo, Lucky,
You got
get Uber on your phone. When he told me the concept, I said,
Nah.
bro, I don't want to be in a stranger's car. He said, dude, they pick you up at the Joel, dog, and they take you home. And you don't have to pay him cash. I said,
Nah.
where do I sign up, bro? It was literally like that. Like,
So just imagine Philip going through all of these inventions. What do you mean it warms up the tea?
what is this called? A microwave, eh?
Yeah.
Nigel and Lawson. No. It's a microwave. A microwave.
It's new for them as well.
Yes,
So we'll
yes.
go through a couple of those things.
Listen, I heard and I saw it on CNN or BBC or whatever, or Sky, and I don't know much about the man
So
itself.
you saw it on the news?
Yeah, I saw it on the news, and he was quite an advocate for climate change, which is, I mean, if he's seen some climate change, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, me and you, we're 33, we've seen, some.
It's just so much colder in the winter now and so much warmer in the summer. He's seen change.
I today realized, like, we on calls with like people from like Germany and England, whatever, when I'm doing my real job, and they saying like, guys, it's gonna be 28 degrees tomorrow. Like, I'm so excited. That's what the English say, and I'm like, 28? That's cute. You must be new here.
Rookie numbers.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah, but for them, they love that.
For
With a little bit
them,
of-
bro, that's hot. Like here, like 28.
Welcome to the podcast if you are an international listener in cold territories or warm
In
territories.
South Africa, 28, we don't even put on shorts. Ugh, man, it's okay. It's still something. Yeah.
28, okay.
28 hot. Yeah, 28
Yeah,
hot.
28 is really hot.
Yeah.
We got a lot coming up. So those are some things we're going to talk about. I got a game changer. We're going to bring back the shit tank. I want to tell you about a weird thing about relationships. I always complain about Lucky making friends and continuing to make friends. Like, you've got to have
I thought you were going to say friends in weird places, but no.
you have done that as well.
Yeah.
But like, if you had a bag of friends, your bag would be overflowing now. Some friends at the bottom would be getting squashed.
I have to say, I've the other day I saw Facebook and I was like, yeah, I got to delete some of these people. Man.
Nice.
Because they are, listen, I think what Facebook should do is say, listen, we've deleted all your friends. Your profile's still as is, but we've deleted everybody. You can decide who you want to friend request and we'll put them back and everyone else will leave. Like, they should just do that. It should be delete a friend day once a year. Like,
just Facebook Survivor. Oh, hey, oh, hey.
You are not.
Yeah, like, who has immunity? Greg. Ooh. No, I don't think so.
So, any reasons to feel happy?
I got a lot of reasons to feel happy tonight. I'm actually going out for dinner with some friends who are coming up from out of town.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
I haven't gone out for dinner, like as in gone to a nice restaurant, probably since January.
Yeah, I went out for dinner with B, and that was quite nice for her birthday. And it was really
just the two of you,
just the two of us. Like dude, we really have like ignored the small things in life. Like going out for dinner is amazing, because there are cowboys out there, and I know some of you probably are watching our cowboys that are partying Friday night at the bar, Saturday night at the bar, Sunday night at the bar, Monday work, Tuesday work, Wednesday work.
Are you feeling a little bit guilty?
No,
I think have you not been celebrating a lot recently?
No. That's been at my house. That's with people I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What I love about a restaurant is it's the equivalent of make me a sandwich. You're like, feed me.
Yeah.
Like I've come here to be fed. Make me food.
How did the restaurant start? Do you know the inception of the restaurant? Like the beginning?
I think there was a Stone Age time where there were people who were just terrible at cooking.
No. Some guy had his tribe, and he's like, listen, can we get some of that? He's like, no. It's like, okay, what if I give you something? What if I give you something? And he's like, yo, that's cool. They ate, because they were already full, this tribe. They ate, and then he's like, hold on. This is something, guys. Next time we catch a little bit more. We eat, that's fun. And then we charge everyone else. And they're like, I like it.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how Pizza Hut started.
Pretty much. You're pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay, so you started to go out, and you went to dinner, and when last did you see these friends?
Probably also the beginning of the year. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
It'll be nice.
Always good to catch up.
See each other, just relax. Yeah, it's nice.
You, any reason to feel happy?
For me, I've got a cool reason. I've been designing and working on some stuff with like other people, but what's cool about the reason I'm happy and I'm been getting better at design, like in a way that like I'm learning so much, and it's like back when I was in the ad agency, like you're always learning stuff every day on how to design, you're getting better, but I'm designing some really like dope stuff that could, if it's out there, like if it one day I can be like, yo, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't done that in a while.
So you're not happy about the Greg and Lucky merch that you've been making, but you're happy about all the new stuff.
Remember, we're still looking for who many people want. We're going to hook you up.
We've got a couple of hits on Instagram. People are saying they want the hat.
They want the hat. Yeah, they want the hat. But
let us know. You can let us know on our WhatsApp line.
Yeah, because as soon as I hit 50, that's when the orders start. But I'm happy about that. So that's kind of cool, because I'm getting to a point now again where I'm like getting really like good with it and getting back into the groove of things. And
don't you love being good at something?
Dude,
there's no feeling like being good at something.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm great at this.
Like you just and you just it's easy for you.
And you're like,
but also it's the idea of creating. And we've spoken about the saying that life is about purpose. So having that purpose, like when I design something and I'm like, yo, so I'm probably not.
What is your purpose?
No, I'm allowed
create beautiful things.
Like I've been a designer since 2009, and I'm now working for Adidas, but the one overseas, like the Adidas, the guys, the Germans. The Germans. And they're like, Lucky, listen, we want you to do this. And they gave me the products. They sent me the products. And I'm like, I'm working for the company that started Adidas in the country that it comes from, and like the people are German, and I sat and I was like, I had to like the call ended, and I was like, whew, that was a little bit of a rush. Like that's like
you're a big deal.
Like I'm like 1, 2, 3 like people off like talking to Adi Hustler himself. Like, yeah, Adi, what would you like?
Oh, is that the guy's name? Adi Hustler?
Adi Hustler, yeah. Adi. I'm saying, so I'm butchering the second name, but it's Adi something. So it's Hustler. Yeah, that's his name.
Isn't his brother the Puma guy?
No, Reebok. His brother's Reebok. Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Hey?
I don't trust you. I got to ask Granny
his parents are like, yo, we kidder for life, bro. We are dope, son.
I think it's probably that was the parents. Puma and Adidas relation.
According to Wikipedia, in 1949, following a breakdown in the relationship between the brothers, Adolf created Adidas and Rudolf established Puma, which became Adidas' business rival.
Boom.
Okay, so it is Adidas and Puma. Sorry, apologies. Okay, no, Adidas bought Reebok. Sorry, Adidas bought Reebok. Apologies. So you all right? Yeah.
Yes, I know. I was only doing that to prove that I was right.
So do you think Adolf in Germany or the Dutch
Rudolph?
area is a what's the name? Is like John. in South Africa because
At one stage, yes, but I'm pretty sure its popularity dropped off after a while.
no. The reason why is I've just been hearing a lot of adults. I've got two in my complex. I've got like this. Like there's people on the calls that are like, yes, I'm Adolf, and I'm like, cool, brother, cool. Would you like me to call you Adolf or Adi? Adi's cool. Okay.
You know, we've spoken about this before, but I'll mention it again. Have you heard of the Baader-Meinhof theory?
Oh.
Lucky has. Lucky and I discussed it very much.
yeah.
Maybe this is the Baader-Meinhof
You're
theory.
right. Maybe it's
So the Baader-Meinhof theory, I think in simple principle, it's like once you start seeing something, you start seeing it more.
Yeah. So it's this terrible example. If you drive a Mini Cooper, once you drive a Mini Cooper, you've just bought yourself a brand new Mini Cooper, you're driving it. Now you're going to start seeing Mini Coopers wherever because it's in your head, it's in your mind, and they've always kind of been there. It's just that your subconscious now has become. It's now.
So the Adolfs have always been there. It's just they've been hiding in bunkers. If you've got any reason to feel happy, we would love to hear about it. Big or small, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. There's no celebration too small.
Yeah, you can get in touch with us. Pop us one of those little short WhatsApp. 084-442-4545. Let's get into the podcast. Welcome to the happy hour. When PlayStation came to the market, they changed the game. They weren't using cartridge systems anymore. They were using CDs. Sony PlayStation was the next level in console gaming. Game changer.
There's a ridiculous stat because Sega was in the market for so long, and Sega was
creaming them.
No, but what's funny, what's ironic about it is that Sega did what Sony did to the cartridge system. So Sony, they had Nintendos, they had the other ones, but when Sega came in the game, it was like, what? Like the graphics were gangster, like this. Then PlayStation was like, hold my cartridge. And they just absolutely
they smashed
destroyed. Like people were like, why have I been looking at blocks for so long? This is what a pixel looks like. Shade.
Oh, that's what we're playing.
Yeah, like it's really cool. So yeah, you're right.
Game changer.
I was thinking about it now. You know what would be a game changer? Greg and I drink coffee or sometimes beer when we're feeling like now, but we're having real jobs.
It's very early, so we can't be drinking beer.
And we have our coffees here. You can't see them. I even got Greg lucky mugs, but we have our coffees here. You know, what would be a game changer? Coasters that keep our coffees hot.
Because they exist.
They do.
You got to plug them in.
No, but me and you were like, we sit here for so long, and sometimes like at the end of the podcast, I'm like,
yeah, you really mentioned lukewarm coffee.
I know.
Just quickly on design, like we were talking about design earlier. If you're on Spotify or you're listening to this podcast, it's just our branding with some dots over it. How do you feel about this? Is this part of your good designs, or do you feel like you're in one of your worst designs?
This is a good design. It looks actually much better on the shirts. I got to bring the shirts back.
Yes, I've seen the shirts and I like them. Game changers. We always want to talk about them. Things that absolutely change the game. If you've got something that has changed your life, or you just raised the game, then we want to hear about it.
So you're going to go first,
changers.
and then I'm going to go after you.
Quick one that I've got is to do with parents at the moment. I know kids are back at school, which is a blessing.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
But we might have another wave. Hopefully we don't, but the rumors are if we keep on having too much fun, we keep on jawling, it's going to get out of hand again. They're going to have to start doing some lockdowns.
Okay.
UK and lots of Europe has just come out of their third wave.
Yeah.
They've just opened up the lockdown. People are going to bars again.
People
and
are
happy.
cutting their hair. People are so happy. They are like, yes.
TED. The technology,
education,
and design.
Yeah.
Is that right? I think it is. TED Talks.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen a TED Talk.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to some kind of lazy team building, they've played a TED Talk for you.
Yeah.
TED has a thing called TED Ed. So it's TED Education. And what they've done is they've created...
Sorry, that's what it is. It's technology, education, design.
Didn't I say that?
No, you did say.
What would the other E have been?
I don't know. Extremely cool.
They do have extremely cool things, though.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, I'm going to ask Lucky to put a link to this in the YouTube video. So
did you see I put a link on this last video?
You might never see this.
Put two links. I put Greg's crime story link in there.
Oh,
in the previous podcast.
I
found the story, bro.
Oh,
it was
good,
gangster. I read it. I was like, yo, Greg told the story well.
And it was true.
Because the story is way too long.
TED Ed has a thing called Earth School.
Oh, okay.
It says 30 quests for students around the world to celebrate, explore, and connect with nature. Because now here's the thing. Kids aren't going to school now. So, you know, you want to learn about the world. They break it down into 6 weeks. The nature of our stuff. Why should we eat bugs? The nature of society. So let me just go through some of these courses that are cool. The clothes we wear, the life cycle of a t-shirt. What is on your smartphone? A guide to energy in the earth. The nature of design. So they've got 30 courses that you can learn as a child. I was as an adult, I'm ready to sign up and learn about some of these things. So you just click across there and you'll see, boom, the nature of deforestation, biodiversity
the nature
loss,
of climate change, the nature of
plastic pollution.
the nature of restore. Dude, have you seen
And they're short. They're like little 7-minute, maybe 10-minute videos.
Yeah, because kids
and sometimes 6 minutes.
Younger
even.
kids have a very low attention span.
Yeah, it's called the Tic Tac brain.
Yeah, tic tac brain.
TikTok, sorry.
Nature of composing, the nature of plant. This is really so.
30 so and also they make it challenges. So you watch your video, then you do your challenge, and you go on your quest, and you learn about nature, and you focus on things.
Bro, this is so cool because I had this idea for.
And you got to start them young. If you want to save the world,
Yeah.
make them care about the world when they're young. I didn't care about the world when I was young.
Nah.
I cared about myself.
No. Have you seen this thing though? I mean, we give the younger generation so much flack for the TikTok brain and being so like yeet and fleet and all this whatever. But the one thing that the younger generation is, which is very strange, bro, is that they are very concerned about the future. Like there's so many movements from younger kids to save the planet and whatever. And now I'm like that's impressive because we really didn't care about our future. We were like for me, my top 5 things in high school were rugby, girls, and
Rugby.
and my parents. Like it was like very little, you know what I'm saying? And music, maybe like music could fall.
Your homies.
Like it's weird. Like the younger generation, they do have quite a knack for caring.
Yeah.
So that's very.
I think it's awesome. It's a game changer.
So could you sign up, or do you have to like type in your age and like when you scroll down, it ended like 2015, like.
Like, sorry, sir, we're not accepting pedophiles into the course.
You had to go dark on
But
that.
that's
really cool.
I think anyone can sign up for it. If you're a parent, you can sign up for it. Get your kids on it. Get them going.
So this is funny because Greg's game changer is kind of about school and parenting and children, whatever. So my game changer is. So the question I want to ask is this a game changer or is this very sick?
Okay.
I need to click on the link.
We're saying sick or ill or
sick as
odd
no,
or-
sick as in like as it's like nasty. So I'm gonna read you the ad. It's on Facebook and I'll post a photo.
So you think this is a game changer?
Now, if you live in Rand Park Ridge or in the West Rand, this is for you because they only toddlers bed and breakfast. Are you working night shift? No one to look after your kiddies? I can help. Okay. Toddlers bed and breakfast is for the mommies and daddies that work night shifts and don't have anyone to look after their little ones. While they're at work, we will give them dinner, snacks, and breakfast in the morning before going home. Our hours are from 6 in the evening until 8 in the morning. And depending on the hours you require. Our fees are $1,600 per month, which is nothing.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah.
All right? Our fee, please contact blah, 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 blah.
I don't think it's sick. I think it's people trying to make a business.
And it's really cool. But
it's interesting. I didn't know you could have that offer.
Dude, so I was like,
so can you take them 24 hours a day?
Bianca and I want to go out for dinner, but and we want to have a little quiet night. Oh, Granny's not there, okay, Diego, you're gonna go to toddler's bed and breakfast. Daddy gonna see you tomorrow, baby. So
that's interesting.
Really interesting, bro. And
I think the only thing that you could say you got to worry about there is are they trained professionals?
Yeah, are they trained professionals? But obviously, I think you go and look at the place. Like when we went to go take Diego to the school, we had to go look at it. We sat.
My son can't go anywhere without his teddy bear. We're going to leave his teddy bear right here on the counter, okay? Teddy bear's recording everything that you see.
But it's quite cool. I think it's quite a game changer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I don't know how many other people are doing it, and I haven't heard of it. But when I heard this
I've heard of lots of people come up with ingenuitive businesses.
Bro.
There's one, I'll find the thing, but IT for elders. So this guy says he's like, don't you stress your pretty little head. You got to work. get your parents to call me and I'll sort out all their IT problems.
Parents-
Whether they want to tweet or
parents
set
are
up the
who's
internet.
Tim? Who's Tim?
Tim's your
Tim's
new
gonna help you.
friend.
Just worry about just phone Tim. He's gonna help you with your problem.
Because also then you see, if you pay Tim, then your parents are even like, oh, what a nice friend. They don't even know.
You know how Tim came up with this business idea. Someone was like, dude, you're really helpful with IT. Like, you're really calm. Like, most people like yell at him. It's like, yeah, I don't really mind helping stuff. Like, Tim, I think you need to start helping elders. Yeah, because people, like, when they help their parents, are like, Mom, listen to me and listen to me very. Okay, listen. No.
This is the fifth time I've told you about
Mom.
files and folders.
No, Mom, it doesn't get heavier when you put files on there. Just relax.
My mom honestly cannot grasp a file in a folder. I was like, Mom, look at this filing cabinet. We have a study at my parents' house.
Yeah.
Look at this filing cabinet.
How neat is
it?
it?
Is the same thing.
On your
It is the
computer.
same thing on the computer.
The old Microsoft one used to look like
used
a
to have
cabinet.
a filing
It used to be
cabinet.
a little cabinet, yeah.
They shouldn't have got rid of that. Well, my parents can't cope.
Yeah. So that's a game changer.
Game changers.
That's good.
Baby bed and breakfast.
But toddlers, bed and breakfast. And
And TEDx, it's called.
I'm going to put both those links. Actually, I'll put both those links in the description.
It's this one is called Earth School.
Earth School. So that's really
30
cool.
days. That at least keeps your kid busy for at least 15 minutes for the next 30 days.
And people watch this podcast and say, I don't learn anything.
What if Lux was one of us? Just a schmuck like some of us. Just a guy who likes to cuss, trying to make his way through. What would Lucky do? What would Lucky do? This moral, upstanding citizen sets the tone that all of us can try and strive for.
I know he says that, but listening to the last 4 or 5 podcasts, I've lost my morality. Is that a word? Is
Yes,
it?
yeah, you
I
would
feel
have.
like if you listen to, you're like, Lucky's not that moral. I've been cutting the last podcasts, and I'm like, sounds like I'm
coming
quite
across as a baddie.
as a criminal. Yeah.
That's okay. You know, lockdowns change us all.
It does.
has really changed
It
us all.
changes the best of us.
Going
Through changes.
Okay. Oh, that's far too much singing in 1 second,
Yeah.
1 minute for people. What would Lucky do? Sometimes just want to find out where your compass is at.
Yeah.
What would you do in a certain situation? This one, something close to home for me at the moment.
Mhm.
2 of my friends are both in predicaments.
Okay.
Predicament number 1. You're in a relationship. Things are going well. But then all of a sudden things are not going well. You find that there is a fundamental that you disagree on. So you have an amicable breakup. Nice, clean,
Amicable,
still
yeah.
friends. But now you're staying at her house.
Mm.
Your parents, you can't go stay at your parents. Can't stay at a homie. What do you do if you meet somebody else?
Oof. So you're staying together.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't bring them home. You can't bring them in.
Is that neutral ground?
It's neutral ground. It's
Not even if you've been relegated to the couch already. You can't bring someone in on the couch in the
No,
morning, get them
no.
out early.
no. Like but also I might look like a gangster from the outside.
Oh
but
yes, yeah.
I'm soft on the inside.
Mm.
I take very long to get over someone. It doesn't matter whether they have cheated on me or beat me with a pillow or whatever it is. I take very long, and I would take the no. You don't bring the person. Don't bring someone in. That's not no.
Okay. Can you go see somebody off turf?
Yes.
And possibly, your your old partner finds out about it. So let's say you're on the phone. Okay, sweet schnookums, check you later. And your previous schnookums hears that.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair
That's
game
right.
because we've had the discussion that listen, we're not working. We're both kind of in a separate space. I like rugby, you like soccer. It's different. That's
Yeah.
how it is. Yeah. So I gotta give me some rugby, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the predicament deepens with my friend.
Okay.
He's moved out. So there wasn't anything. He decided to play it like Lucky, play it safe,
Yeah.
keep it clean.
Mm.
He's moved back in with his folks.
Okay.
He is in his mid-30s.
Okay, obviously, yeah.
Now, where do you stand on bringing somebody over?
No, the parents got to understand, man. Daddy's got to get some.
But they know you're just rebounding. They know this is just frivolous.
It's okay.
Wham, bam, thank you,
Listen,
ma'am.
your parents can't expect you to not bring somebody over.
I'm not a monk when I move back home.
Exactly. I know you see me as your little baby. Your little baby's going.
Your baby needs to make babies. So it's okay to bring somebody back to your parents' house.
Yeah.
But you got to be discreet.
Yeah.
You can't have her walking out there in your work shirt, being like getting a cup of tea.
Yo, listen, this ain't the Playboy Mansion. Like, put something on, baby. Let's put some pants on, okay? Let's get it real. And you do it. You adhere to all the rules of, because you treat your parents like a roommate.
A strict roommate.
You know, a strict roommate. Yes, I like that. A strict roommate. Understanding the boundaries, don't eat their cheese, ask them for permission. Do I mind if I get some
Although with
juice?
your parents, I'm eating up the fridge.
Okay, no, you can eat, but they need to understand the restrictions.
Yeah.
And then they must behave like a queen in front of the roommate, and then close doors, on the other hand. Unless the bedrooms are bed to bed, then I don't know what's going to happen.
No, then you shut that down. Then surely there's another location.
It would be worse if you're chilling and watching a movie, and next thing you hear, no! That would be.
Have you ever walked in on your parents?
No, bro, no. And you know what? I've heard of things that have happened to kids, like walking in on the parents, and I'm like, but how? Like,
I walked in on my parents once.
please tell me that you're young.
I was young. I must have been like, I don't know, 8 or something. But
You don't know what was going on. Legs were everywhere. Sweat.
so no,
Kenny
I think
G in the background.
I should have known.
Kenny G next to your pants.
Hey, can you turn it down? I'm trying to finish up.
Kenny, please, just you're at an 11. I need you at a 4.
Can you leave, Kenny? My son could come in.
Yeah.
Anyway, I walk in because I think like my parents used to keep so like if I needed Vaseline or something, it was in my parents' bathroom.
Okay.
So
I was need Vaseline for an 8-year-old.
I don't know, my lips are cracked or something. I don't know. So I open up the door, and then I can hear that they're like, it must have been like 5 a.m. or something. Like it felt to me like they would be asleep. I opened up the door, then I heard
It felt like that to them as well. It's like you would be asleep.
You should be asleep. And then I remember my dad later, and so I didn't know. I didn't see anything, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But then I heard that there was a noise that had then stopped, like the ruffling and shuffling. And then I was like, okay, I got my stuff. And then like I walked out. And I think I remember later on my dad was like, whenever you go anywhere, you must knock, my boy. And I didn't realize until later on. I was like, oh, that's what they were doing.
Did they tell you? Like, was it like you guys are laughing?
No. There was never a, mommy and daddy were trying to make a fifth.
So when two bees come together. Oh, man.
If anybody's got a story about walking in on their parents.
Oh, man.
Please, we'd love to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, that. Whew.
Actually, my wife has one, but that's for her to tell.
Your wife's
at a
told
different
me,
time.
yeah, 5. She's got great stories. Yeah. Too many, actually, for anyone's psyche to.
It probably explains a lot.
Yeah. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But boy, when he gets it, whoa, it's good.
That doesn't make sense. That statement doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, the first part makes sense. The second part doesn't.
The fact that you're saying he gets it.
Yeah.
So are you the old dog?
I'm the old dog. So you know the whole thing about people.
You're young at heart,
people
though.
are stuck in their ways, and it takes a lot for them to change.
Yeah.
But I was at a braai last or 2 weeks ago, and we got to grind the conversation of like I was like, yo, it's like weird for me when people don't wear underwear, and my mate Brett's like, yeah, I don't wear underwear ever. I was like, what are you talking about? Are you freeballing right now? He's like, yeah. So then Grant's like, yeah, I'm also freeballing. I don't ever wear it. I don't like wearing underwear. So I'm like, yo, guys, how are you guys walking around but they're wearing like shorts, and they're like these material, and they're nice and tight because Brett's got big legs, and he's like, yo, bro, he's like, it feels.
Lucky's wearing tracksuit pants material. That those shorts have become very popular.
Yeah.
Like the tracksuit pants material shorts.
The shorts, but they're tight and whatever. And I'm like, so you guys never wear? He's like, bro, I don't wear underwear unless I really have. He's like, I wear underwear 20% of my life. He's like, he never wears it. So I'm like, okay, let me try.
Can he not afford the underwear?
No. He's got more money than he knows what to do with. So I was like, okay, let me try it.
Yeah.
Freedom. This is what Nelson
Now
Mandela.
looking for your dick in your pants.
This is what Nelson Mandela must have felt like when he.
I'm pretty sure it felt better.
Bro, I'm freeballing now.
Ladies, I don't want to be rude or be too graphic, but I mean, what about abrasion?
So abrasion, when it comes to a denim jean, I think must be hard.
I don't want to callous my poor little champ.
Of course not, because so ladies, and obviously I'm speaking only for the men here because I only know what men feel like, but our guys down there, our soldiers are very sensitive soldiers. They might look hard at sometimes, and by sometimes I mean you know those times, but they're actually quite sensitive souls, and anything slight touch or brush or flip hurts them.
So you're saying this is a game changer for you,
Bro?
This is the future for you.
This is the future, bro. This is the future. So I'm freeballing now, and it's great. Last night, I slept in my pajamas, no underpants. And apparently, scientifically, you have to let the boys breathe.
No, that's for nighttime. That's a big thing for nighttime.
Yeah.
And that's why people generally wear boxers at night.
Yeah.
And they wear tidies.
But have you ever gone freeballing?
I told you about my underpants dilemma.
Yes, yeah. But that's because you got holes in them.
Yeah,
That's
I got holes.
different.
It's not the same as free balling.
No.
I still kind of like the comforting cuddle.
But
Bringing, because also, gravity's starting to take a play now.
yeah.
Things are starting to hang looser. Time's catching up.
No, I don't know if I'd said this on the podcast. I think I did. I spoke about it for pregnant girls, for pregnant ladies. Ladies, if your husband wears the same underwear that Greg and I wear, which is boxer briefs, so they tight on the leg, they've got a
You
cup.
can't show us.
I
right
can't show
now.
you, but they got a cup. If you're pregnant, ladies, those underwear for pregnant ladies apparently is a game changer. It really helps because they're bigger.
Have you done a survey, or was this just your wife?
No, I gave my wife mine, but I heard it on a podcast. Apparently, it really helps ladies out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Static, yeah. But I'm
Okay,
just saying.
so you say the future is
The future is free
The future
balling.
is underpants free.
It's freeballing, yeah. Gotta try it, bro. Give it a chance.
A couple of podcasts ago, we were talking about fashion and how Lucky doesn't stay in his lane. I think you've taken the off ramp now. This is
first of all, okay. If you can't see what I'm wearing,
now. What if you get? I don't know. What if you get a sweetie ass crack? Is that going to show through in your pants?
I don't know. But so if you're listening to the podcast, not watching,
Don't
I'm wearing.
put your leg up. I don't want to see your leg
I'm
up.
wearing a Vans. Low.
Then he
low
looks
top.
like Britney Spears in the early 2000s. He's
low
got a
top
one-piece
Vans.
tracksuit.
I got a one-piece tracksuit, camo green, looking dope as F, and then I've got my black snapback, green lucky snapback. So I've got color coding. I got black on black with the shoes and the hat. I got camo green on camo green. Bro, I'm looking.
Oh, you're at least wearing a t-shirt.
I'm not wearing a t-shirt now.
Oh my gosh! No undies, no t-shirt,
Yeah.
no
Podcast.
respect. They say you can never ask a dumb question. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah,
There are loads of stupid
There's so
questions.
many. Yeah.
Eh,
We spoke about Yahoo Answers last week. That's
Dumb questions.
yeah. What is it? What do they say in exams? And like clever people, example A or example 1. Like, yeah.
There are stupid questions, but we try and strive to steer away from the stupid questions and
do.
ask the good ones.
We ask the good ones. Now we do want to preface the idea. This is a podcast. It's very different to the radio medium which Greg and I used to do, and we miss that aspect because the interaction between people and us is truly one of our greatest strengths in the radio game when we were on it, which I'm dying and missing so much. We were
You still work on the radio, bro.
no, but me and you together, not
Yeah. Reunited because it feels so good.
Yeah, so yeah, it was one of our strengths. We really enjoyed talking to people, and then that interaction between us and them was just what strengthened. It was it was great for the Greg and Lucky brand. It was the Greg and Lucky brand. That's what I should say. Yes. So we want to try something. Listen, this might not even work, to be honest with you, because we worked out that we put the podcast on Monday, we recorded on Tuesday. Giving people a week to answer back is really hard because people we might miss it. It's too short. You might only answer back 3 weeks later when you really listen to it or watch it. Yeah. So let's just try it anyways.
Okay.
Today's date is the 13th of April when we recorded this.
Yeah. That's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Tuesday. So we're asking the question now, and whenever you get to it, and yeah. Let's do it. We're going to ask a question, and we're going to get the answers back next week. So this is called this week's question.
Wow,
now,
we went really far for the name.
You might have heard that Prince Philip has passed away.
Philly.
99 years old. Harry's grandfather, married to the Queen. 70 years he was the courtship. Is it the courtship?
I don't know.
The contortion or whatever. He was
the Duke, not the King.
Yeah, he was married to the Queen, and he was the longest running first wife, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Harry is landed yesterday, the 12th of April.
He's coming back for the funeral.
Yeah, for the funeral. And after Oprah's interview, it's going to be a tough reunion.
Oh, yeah, there's not just going to be backslapping and hugs.
Yeah, it's not going to be like, we haven't seen you in a while, Playboy, come in and give daddy a hug or give,
There's a little bit of music that he's going to have to face.
Exactly. So what I want to know, the question is, have you ever had a family reunion and there was awkwardness because of something that happened in the funeral? Maybe somebody came out of rehab, or maybe somebody did something.
It doesn't have to be a funeral, though. It could be any kind of thing.
It could be anything. Like you had a family, like you went back for family lunch or whatever, but somebody did something and you're like,
oh, the air needs to be cleared.
Yo, you see this big elephant in the room?
It's you.
Exactly. Like we're going to have to talk about it. Because it is always awkward, and everyone's like, oh, like he said something, and now, he said something about us on the, like my sisters always go, like I'll do interviews whenever I talk about my adoption stories, and I'll tell stories, whatever, and then my sister's like, you're always telling those stories. I'm like, but they're true though. Like, it's not like I'm lying or anything, it's not a million little pieces.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating or anything. And they're like, yo, but it's embarrassing. And I'm like, that's not embarrassing. It's a great story. Calm down. Like, there's a story that I tell about my mom. My mom slapped this guy in Spa.
I love this story. Actually, no, don't tell the story. Let's get your mom to tell the story. We'll get your mom to tell the story another time.
Yeah. Well,
it's better. When your mom was on the podcast last week, I just thought, oh, man, Mariki's so good. Mariki's a champ.
So that's the thing. So we want to know from you if you have a great story about a family reunion or just a family event, a function, but there was something awkward about someone.
The air had to be cleared.
The air had to be cleared. What happened? If it went crazy or somebody was just like, yo, and then we can't believe you told everyone Jenny's pregnant and we told you to keep it a secret, and now that could also be like, when you, like, I tell my mom secrets.
I went the first, so we went on holiday with my in-laws, and then I came, my father-in-law told my future wife that I was going to propose, that I'd asked for his hand in marriage. So the next time we all got together, so that was that, like, end of that holiday.
Yeah.
The next time we got all together again, there was a little bit of a, he said to me, he was like,
Greg,
I'm sorry about that time. It was a pure mistake. And I was like, you're forgiven, but I'm still not asking her just yet.
If you're wondering why she's not engaged yet, it's because of you.
No, it's not anything else.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's your fault. Yeah. So it is quite
okay. Tell us the story. You can comment just quickly.
Yeah, comment on YouTube if you want. Otherwise, you can always send us a WhatsApp.
We love it if you WhatsApp.
We'll check it out. 084-442-4545.
Everyone hates something. Even if you are one of those lovey-dovey nursery school teachers who are just so friendly and happy and joyous inside, there's still something that you go, man, I hate that. Everybody's got it.
Everybody's got it, and
There is a bad bone in your body.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
There's a TV show called Shark Tank where people sell their business ideas to billionaires.
Yeah.
We have a game called Shit Tank where we have to try and sell our friends something that we hate.
So Greg's written 5 things down that he hates, and I've got to try to convince him that whatever he hates, one of the things is not that bad, but I only get a minute to do it.
Yeah. So you got to sell me. If you need us to try and sell you something, you can get your thing in the Shit Tank, and we'll give you a quick unprepared speech on why you should change your mind.
So today's one that I've chosen.
What is it?
I did this one.
Oh, have you done that one in the
Done
past?
this one in the past.
What was it?
It's estate agents. My sister was on, remember?
Oh, man, I hate estate agents. Sorry if you are one. What's this new one?
Strip clubs. Okay,
Oh,
so there it is.
bro, do not get me started on strip clubs. Okay, strip clubs. Strip clubs.
Crystal's got to work, yo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
cool.
Crystal.
Yes,
Apologies.
yeah. Whatever.
butcher the name.
Don't waste your good stuff now. You've got only 1 minute to try and turn it around.
Okay.
Strip clubs are the worst of so many things.
Yeah.
One,
Sorry, this
It's-
hottie dog. Can you hear this hottie dog behind us?
he also
Hey?
doesn't like strip clubs.
That's going to be in my thing. Hottie does. I'm going to put that.
Hidatus.
Hidatus.
It's an interesting spelling. You go there and you're just teasing yourself. Okay, that's one thing. So I'm paying good money to look at something that I can't touch. Okay, then secondly,
I don't know why he's
It's-
convincing me. Like, I hate strip clubs as well.
it's yeah, okay.
I always come.
You had a relationship
No,
with
no.
a strip club manager. We'll discuss that later.
I also I always put it, because I can't put this in the discussion because I've got to convince you. I always put it as going to a braai but not eating the meat. It's terrible. You can smell it. You just want to have a little taste of the deliciousness. No. I'm having
My rational
kale.
brain only has so much control. Then it's always 90% of the time
dirty.
seedy. It's
Seedy,
so seedy.
disgusting.
Like gangsters are involved
Yeah.
with them. There's quasi-human trafficking,
Yeah.
prostitution,
Like, it's really hectic. It's very bad.
objectification.
So much. Actually, I'm struggling to think about how it's actually still allowed in 2021. But then again, there are women that want to do it and want to dance.
Okay, so you're going to have 1 minute. Push the green button there and sell me on strip clubs.
I don't even know where to start, bro.
Well, you're better than that. Come on.
Okay. Just hold on. I just want to get the name right.
I've no idea. I mean, this is an unprepared speech here. You're not allowed to write down keynotes. Okay, go.
Okay, so exotic clubs, exotic dances. Exotic dancing is an art form within itself. In fact, there's actually a study been done, and people are doing it now, that pole dancing is one of the best ways to get fit. Okay, it helps the posture, it helps people, and it's helping a lot of women express themselves. There's so many women that are feeling.
That's pole dancing, not strip clubs.
No. They feel, but and you know, it leads you to one or the other. So some people need to make money and help feed their children, and sometimes
That's good.
it's a skill that's easy and quick to learn, and therefore then you can go and provide and help and take you.
Okay, next point.
Okay. Exotic dancing is also an art.
You just said
Have
that.
you seen? Dude, I
You
struggle.
could have told me about that one with the buffet. I've heard about that place.
Oh, the buffet.
There's a place here, an establishment in Johannesburg that features in Dine Out magazine. It's like a 3-star out of 5 rated restaurant.
No, bro.
I'm not lying to you. I bought.
Are you telling
I
me
told
that Grand is on Eat Out?
Yes, I bought it. eat out.
No ways, bro.
Yeah.
No, because they have you pay whatever to get in.
It's
and
like
then,
$800
then
or
there's
something.
apparently the food's incredible.
Apparently. I've said this on the podcast before as a gift. I bought my sister the Eat Out magazine or Dine Out or whatever, and then I circled some places, and then she could choose one, and then we'd go for dinner there. And the Grand was on the list. I didn't circle the Grand. Just imagine going to a strip club with your sister. She looks nice, doesn't she?
That would be the most awkward thing ever. So when I was getting married, we went to my bachelor's and it was cool, whatever. And then my wife went to
loads of strippers. I remember your wife's one stipulation was no strippers, we just had tons of them.
We had tons of them. None, actually. She's joking. But my wife, then has her bachelorette, and my sisters decide to get her a stripper. So this guy arrives.
Oh,
he smells like he built the pyramids himself, and he did not shower afterwards before he came. That's what he smells like. When he started dancing on my wife, she almost vomited on him, and then she was like, because my sister ordered it, and my sister's single, she was like, Lenardri, and my sister was loving it, like, oh yeah, not smelling the soak. My wife went to my mom and her mother, and she was like, guys, can you not smell this, man? Like, apparently it was so bad.
The thing is he was just letting his manly smell appeal to their natural deep instincts.
No, bro, you can't give a strip club. Like, that was one of the tough. Like,
You complain every single time.
I didn't even have one point. I didn't even have one good point.
You did. You said mothers putting food on the table for their kids. That's good.
Oh, but it's tough, bro.
I'm putting myself through college. It's taking you a long time to get through college. Last week, whenever you are listening to this podcast, we give a recap of a couple of things that have happened in the news, because the news, man, as much as I hate getting fatigue from watching too much of the news, it is entertaining sometimes.
It is entertaining sometimes, and some things, there's big stories, especially this last week.
Space, the final frontier.
Yes. What they have, the Mars rover. It's been taking. They did a first ever flight on Mars. So
On a different planet.
So they had the Mars rover parked somewhere.
It's got a drone.
Release a helicopter. Not a drone. A helicopter. Now the Mars, the atmosphere of Mars is a lot thinner than ours.
So does that make it easier for it to fly? Yes.
It's easier for it to fly, yeah. So when it's thicker, it's harder to fly. They lifted this helicopter off and then flew, and then it took photos. And the photos it came back with, it found ice, what?
It found these ice dunes,
Yeah.
which are on the polar cap of Mars. So you know our north and south pole are cold because they don't get access to the sun.
Yeah.
In Mars, it's a similar thing.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
could you put a picture in the YouTube video?
I'll put a photo of it, and I'll put a link to the story as well. But like this is great news, because that means if there's ice, there's water. You know. It's ice.
I think they've proven that there was water. They didn't have water with ice already, but now they've just found a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, and that's gangster though. But now, are they gonna bring these samples back? They can't keep it cold. Like, what's?
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
but I think it's awesome, and the fact that they have only now decided to put a helicopter on another planet. Why were we messing around with the little remote control cars?
The other time, yeah. But this new one, this Mars rover that's there is gangster.
This is legit.
It's got things that, like, it's taking high-res photos.
Why educate and build housing for the poor when you can send a helicopter to Mars?
And how expensive was that thing?
It must have been so expensive.
Should we ask Granny Google? Imagine the guy that flew. That flew.
That must be pressure.
All right, John, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Watch me spin this bitch up here. Like you have to be okay. Take it easy, slow it down.
What's this one called? Perseverance or Curiosity?
I'm gonna say Perseverance.
How much did the most recent Mars rover cost?
187 million.
According to Investopedia, the rover came with a $2.5 billion price tag, a cost that's being spread over a number of years. According to NASA, space technology continues to be utilized in various economic sectors for non-space applications.
Yes. So that was just curiosity. So what is this? This is perseverance. So that was curiosity. So perseverance was probably even more
Yeah.
with the helicopter on it.
2.5 billion. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
But it's wild. That's awesome. I mean, we're literally flying another planet.
Yeah.
Coming back down to Earth.
You reckon the aliens are like, yo, these people are making it harder for us to hide.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they're freaking out now.
like they're like, I'm just trying to.
They see what we do to cattle and chickens. They're panicking.
Imagine we find another like animal species.
That's tasty.
And that's tasty. You know what I'm saying? Like that is. But the meat's going to be
Very expensive.
very expensive.
It'll be like caviar.
Would you like a slicer? Yes. How much is it? $100 million. I'm gonna keep.
Does
on
Martian come from Mars?
Yeah,
If
Martian.
you're Mars, you're a Martian.
If you're, yeah. That's how people that'll be born on Mars will be Martian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got two more stories about things that happened, both about lizards.
Okay.
One, Prince Philip passed away, and the other one, a lizard got free in a lizard got free in a tire shop.
Yeah.
It
Lizards.
got loose climbing. Can we put the video in here?
Yeah, we'll put the video in here. Lizards scare the bejesus out of me.
This thing it's called a monitor lizard, and Komodo dragons are monitor lizards, but this isn't a Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons are the most dangerous animals in the world, I think.
What? No, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, they're crazy. They're the closest thing to dinosaurs. They're so.
No, alligators are the closest thing to dinosaurs, but they're part of the same family.
Yeah,
But
okay.
but
Anyway,
Komodo dragons.
We'll do Komodo dragon lecture later.
I know a Komodo dragon. Its jaw is so strong that if it bit your arm and you were like no, and you're trying to rip it, it could break your arm off. That's how strong its neck is. Yeah, I don't fuck with lizards. Lizards, I don't play.
Geckos in your house?
I even scared of them. Like when I say, oh, shoo.
Away! Your wife is so lucky to have such a nice, big, strong man at the home. He doesn't like spiders. He doesn't like geckos.
I'm pretty much useless right there.
So the thing about this is, so it gets inside the shop. Why didn't anybody think to close the door before a lizard starts walking in the shop?
This door is closed on account of not the weather. Lizards. Yeah.
I'd be like, fair enough, fine, I'll open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. But you read a fish, you're like, that's weird. Okay, cool, go in there. And you're like, oh, it was this. Okay, yeah. But that thing's huge, eh?
Yeah.
Bro, it looked like the size of it looked like 1.5 meters. It's huge. What do you do if that thing's in your house? I mean,
Leave.
Can you call the pest control, please? And tell them to bring 5 or 6 nets. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then the other lizard king who's passed away,
Yeah.
the nearly king, Prince Philip. Long innings, 99 years.
99 years, man. I do think it's cool to reach 100 because it's a century. But 99 is a cool number, man. It's a cool number to have on your jersey.
I'd like to go way before. Like, I mean, you and I made a lizard joke about the man. That's what his skin was. He was looking like a lizard.
Yeah.
I'd probably want to go the moment I stop. The moment I can't go to the bathroom properly without, somebody helping me.
Did they help him like get into the car
I
when he
don't
left the
know.
hospital and stuff?
I don't
Because
know.
I didn't see those
I think
videos, but
so.
he was an old man. Like 99's a big, and you gotta be
1921. I've got a bunch of things here, a list of things. He was born in 1921.
okay.
So that's a good
Just after
go.
World War One.
He was born. So these are a couple inventions he saw in his lifetime. So we
Okay.
spoke about earlier about how you looked at Uber and you were like, "Wow, this is awesome."
Yeah.
He has had so many "Wow, this is awesome" moments.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Sliced bread, the bread slicer. It's a winner.
19. What year was that? Do you know? No.
I don't have the years for these things. Sorry. Bulldozer. The bulldozer. I mean, that thing. That's
They usually have the humans to do that.
yeah. The electric fridge. He was born before the refrigerator.
Oh. How do they keep their meat cold and fresh?
Literally in Europe, they used to have. Haven't you heard the story? We've spoken about this on the podcast before about the guy who used to bring in ice. There was an ice guy, And they were like, cool. In the Industrial Revolution, 1800s, they would bring in ice from like, you know, the Arctic and stuff. And they'd bring in slabs of ice on ships, and people would have slabs of ice that they would keep in a cold room to keep like a fridge-like thing. Then industry got disrupted with the electric fridge, and the poor ice guy went out of business.
Jeez.
Color TV, barcodes in shops, they are huge.
Yeah, barcodes pretty much as
The moon landing, obviously. Cell phones.
Yeah, obviously.
Penicillin.
Ooh, man.
The trampoline.
Not so big for him.
The ballpoint pen. And even instant coffee. I know he was never making his coffee.
Yeah.
Somebody else was.
This coffee tastes a lot better than the crap you used to make. Well, this is instant coffee, grandfather. What is that? Hey? That is. Woo!
That's a long time.
So the microwave, the color TV, trampolines, I mean, I don't really for him, but yeah, those are some good inventions. But bro, yeah, I mean, Uber.
The internet thrown in there.
I mean, he always had Uber.
He did drive. He actually had a problem. He had a car accident the other day.
Oh, yes.
He nearly hit somebody, and then everyone was like, stop driving. And he was like,
oh, yes, he was driving. Yes, he was driving a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what he drives. Yeah, it's the British.
The royal choice of car.
Yeah, it's the British car. Yeah, it's the best car. That's the British.
Yeah, so that's a long innings.
That's a long innings, man. That's good on you. Good on you. Wherever you are, up, down, wherever. Yeah, sideways. It's like is that one Friends episode where Phoebe's like, yeah, I know, my grandmother, she's looking up at us, and she's like, and Chandler's like, looking up? He's like, oh, she was really nice to me. Oh, but she's definitely in hell.
Time to wrap up the podcast with the question crane.
Yeah.
100 questions, 100 cranes. We also take your questions.
Yeah, we
We've got a
actually do
question
one.
for
We're
us.
running out of questions, so we're looking for yours. So please send them to us on WhatsApp. The number's there. Or
We're getting close to 50 episodes.
yeah, we're getting very close to 50 episodes.
Question for the question crane today is, what's the funniest thing you've seen a stranger do?
Someone might say this is mean, but I think it's hilarious. I saw a mom ask a kid a question, and the kid was on his phone. He didn't answer back. She smacked the phone out of his hand. Wow! You know when you just had enough. You know she had it like, but I could see. I think she asked him like 3 times, like, "Yo, homie, like, you know."
It's pretty much like Lucky and his wife at home.
And
Lucky's just like, Lucky. Yes, babe.
She smacked it out of his hand, and he went, "Mom, come on! Like, why did you do that?" And she said, "This is the 3rd time I've asked you this question." You could see this dude was like, he was like, "Okay, yeah, it's fair." And listen, she pays for that phone, so she has all the right to do that. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, "Yo, man!"
When I was at university, and like I think there'd been some things like this had gone around a bit, so
Yeah.
done the rounds, but someone. Their phone was ringing in the lecture hall. Phone was ringing. So now the lecture, it's one of those big lecture halls, so there's, like 300 people or something. And the lecturer's like, are you gonna take that? And I'm like, oh, sorry. They answer the call. And they go, like loud, they go, okay, Dory, I'll be there right now. And then they ripped open their shirt, and underneath it, they were wearing a superhero costume, and they ran out the lecture hall.
I would be.
Even the lecturer laughed.
Oh.
Even the lecturer was like, oh, well, he put a lot of effort into that.
What? I'll be there now. Oh my gosh. Oh man, listen, if you're one of those nerds like in school and you're there to learn and you're like, this is a disruption. Now we're gonna have to wait 10 minutes for everyone to stop laughing so I can get on with my work. As you were saying.
We all need a little laugh.
Yeah, you
All
do.
need a
You
little
do.
laugh.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
If you've got a question, you can always hit us up with them. And remember, we're still looking for somebody whose favorite color is beige.
Yes, I fear that we will never find that person. But favorite color is beige.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic time whenever you are listening to this.
We'll catch you again next week. Cheers.